So one question that keeps repeating itself, or one argument that keeps repeating itself against our religion is, how can I believe in your Mahdi when he comes with different jurisprudence and just different laws than the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So I think one thing that we have to establish first of all is, to answer that question is, well, let's ask the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how will the Mahdi come? By what way or by what sunnah is he going to walk on the land amongst the people? So then when we go to the narrations, we'll find that the Prophet ﷺ actually says that the Mahdi will come upon the sunnah of the prophets and the messengers in plural sense. So that gives us a bit of example to look into and see how they did it. Therefore we can actually apply how he did it. One of the problems that anybody who expects the Mahdi ﷺ to come with the same jurisprudence or laws that exist today is the fact of the sectarian divide. The sectarian divide today is impossible to repair, because what happens is that there is too many disagreements about the halal and the haram between them, and each of them is believing that they are right. Similar to what happened in the time of Christianity, in the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where Christianity was divided already into many different sectarian divide. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he appeared, he did not say, "Good job, all sectarian divided Christians." He in fact removed all of what was before him, and he established Islam anew. As you know, all the Muslims around the world believe that all the prophets and the messengers and their followers, close followers, they were Muslims. So yeah, as you know, that all the Muslims around the world, they believe all the prophets and messengers and all their close companions at that time, they were all Muslims. They were considered Muslims. So therefore, and Islam was definitely not the Christianity that existed in the time of the Prophet. He had to erase it, and he had to start Islam anew, because the sectarian divide is not possible to to repair. Similarly, we could expect also from the Mahdi alayhi salatu wasalam. Now, is this something that we come up from our own pockets, or is this something in the narrations? Obviously, this is something that has been mentioned in the narrations of the family of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There are multiple narrations which says, the Qa'im, when he rises, he shall rise with a new matter, a new jurisprudence, a new commands, new sunnah, multiple narrations. And therefore, we cannot expect anything else, in fact, if you are a Shia or, you have it in your books, that the Mahdi alayhi salatu wasalam shall rise with a new matter, new jurisprudence, new sunnah, new everything. It says literally in the narrations that the Mahdi alayhi salatu wasalam, when he rises, he will erase all of that which was before him, just like the Prophet did, and he will establish Islam anew. That would be the only sensible, rational, really methodology for the Prophet, for the Mahdi alayhi salatu wasalam to appear, because he's not going to come. Imagine if he comes, for example, and he agrees with the Sufi sect. Are all the Shias and the rest going to just be okay with that anyway? They're anyway not going to accept him. So the fact of the matter is that he is going to walk on the footstep of the prophets and the messengers. And that alone is enough to say that how they did it was how the Prophet ﷺ did it, and how Jesus ﷺ did it with the Jews, and he changed their laws. How Moses ﷺ did it, he changed the laws, and he added more laws. So that's, I think, it's a sunnah of the prophets and the messengers when a covenant is broken. And for those who don't know anything about the covenants, please check out our YouTube channel, The Mahdi Has Appeared. There's an entire chapter, and 7 chapters in fact, of the everlasting supper, where you can find the differences between these different covenants with God. But whenever there is a broken covenant, God comes with a new covenant. He doesn't fix the older one. This is what happens. I think that's for everybody who's mindful and researching. Investigate everything we said, and you will find for yourself that the truth stands with us, that Abu Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam has claimed to the will, he claimed the knowledge and the banner of allegiances to God. Then on top of that he said, ask Allah about me. I think that is fairer than any scholar you follow. They've never proved themselves, or any rabbi or monk or whatever you do. I think his stance is very clear.